Alright, we just finished part 1 of this tutorial. Let's go to part 2. So part 1, I'd say, is the basics of basics. Now let's actually get into this. Now with Dream Witch, you have a choice of many. You have all these abilities right here. There are often 3 that you often either see one starts with Blink or Patroller. Both are good abilities, but Teleport's usually used late game. Sometimes Peeper is used. Abnormal is also sometimes used. It depends. Peeper and Abnormal require different playstyles, in my opinion. When you've gotten comfortable, you've been playing around with those type of stuff, and let's say you've gotten more Persona points. Let's say max it up to. Let's say you've gotten yourself 60. So now what? The good news, you have half of your web done. This is your half completed Dream Witch web, I'd say. And so how do you want to play with this one? This one, this will lead you up to part 3, I'm going to say. Part 3, where you have your full 120. What the full 120 can be will differ for some people, but the most common is Trump Card, Berserker Level 3, Announcement. But as I said, we'll get to that. So how do you do it like this? So as I said, you've probably gotten used to how to play your character at this point. You've gotten some tactics on what to do on different maps. 2 of these people are friends. Perfumer, forward, gardener. Interesting. Lucky guy. Interesting. Well, honestly, let's be fair here. Nothing's going to really change with your playstyle right here. It's once you get the full 120. So let's say you have the full 120. I'm going with a standard Dream Witch build, which is this one. Switch over to Blink. Actually, for this one, I might choose Excitement, to be fair. Because chances are that Lucky Guy is going to buy a gun. Forward's going to be a pain in the butt, as usual, but actually, let's go with Blink. Now, we have a chance of a flare gun and we have a forward. I'm assuming he's a competent forward. Always assume the forward is going to be competent. Don't want to underestimate the forward and have a 5-second stun. Oh, 7 long stun. Because that will be the doom of you. You know, still waiting for this. There we go. Never sleeping again. God, I despise this reworked map. Just hope they're not paying too much attention. Smack. She got hit by that tram, which is precisely what I was hoping would happen. Now, like I said, the thing about Dream Witch is zoning out. don't have my other leech with me, sadly. Okay, there you go. Took a bit too long, but it's down at this point. And I think we've wasted, oh god, 3 ciphers. I'm calling it the third one's getting ready to go. What we're going to have happen right here is going to have our main body break that. Pick up this one. And 3, 2, 1, drop. Oh god. Yep, like I said, precisely what I'm expecting right here at this point. Oh, that's not what I wanted to hit. But good news, we have another one injured. Forward's right there. We have 2 injuries so far, which is good for which is good. It's proving precisely what I need to be proving right now, actually. Use bring to your advantage right there. And smack. We're about to have another one down, and we need to go find this priestess now. I believe she's going to be up here. Number 3, going to go send over to a good pal, the perfumer. 2. And look at this, we have 1 down. And everyone else is injured, which is really good for us. If you wish to believe that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send this off. Lucky guy just healed himself up. I'm switching to excitement. We'll see if there's a reason for this. You know he's got something. But he doesn't have what he needs to actually pull off what he was needed. He and the forward pretty much, I don't want to say played chicken too much. Now you're going to see why I have excitement. I'm gonna call it. Or he can give up. Yeah, see? Like I said, closing off Dream is just good at spacing people out, blocking people off. Sure, we did at the expense of 3 ciphers, but sometimes you gotta sacrifice a cipher for it, for what you need. And honestly, I feel like Perfumer was Perfumer Lucky Guy would have been the best choice to take down. Now, here's why. Here's why I think Perfumer Lucky Guy would have been the best choice to take down. Look at Lucky Guy. Veteran boost. He gets a chance to get what he wants with faster chest opening speed. I close out a notebook. Perfumer, where's the lass? There's the lass. Special physique, time to be healed is longer. Failing calibrations reduces it 3 times as much. And it's more euphoria and can basically tells about what the potion does and the fact that she has more. Now, why wasn't Priestess or Ford the better choice in my opinion? We look at Priestess. Physically weak, which sure would have been great. Easier chance to have a terror shock, easier chance to get hit while she throws down pallets. But here is where it comes in. Unfamiliar with technology. Cipher machine decoding is reduced by 10%. Even with one part of what is it called? Soul Survivor? Survivor's Instinct. It should still have minus 5%. I'm the hunter, not survivor. Forward. Clumsy and terrible with machines. Decoding speed is decreased. So I went after people who didn't have a cipher slowdown. And you can use one follower to block stuns, take a hit from forward while you have the other one holding this other survivor. Use that to your advantage at all times. Let's see. And honestly, here's where we talk about the Persona build, the DW My Dream Witch build. Detention late game, it's great, especially when you have overly altruistic survivors. Trump card is also great. Thought that Lucky Guy is gonna have a flare gun. Thought forward's gonna be more of a pain in the butt. Which is why an excitement would have stopped any major stuns from happening, or from us being forced to drop the survivor. Hospitable. I don't think people realize this has more power than this perk has more power than people realize. That bonus movement speed is great. Honestly, if we had a bonus 20 more, I'd probably... 50, bonus 20 more, I'd be going into Giant Claw. Because it makes I move faster, and it takes them longer to struggle free. Only if we had 20 more. Now if we had, for God's sake, if Dev somehow lost her mind and gave us, 20, 35 more, I'd also be throwing into Impact. So, not only will either Impact or Control Freak, take your pick, both are heavily usable, but let's actually talk about my perks first before I go into that stuff. Trump card, great perk with Dream Witch. Hospitable, and I don't think people realize how much power it truly has. That bonus 8% can be what you need to get to the basement. Hunter's Instinct is great for getting cross-map fast in early game. I honestly don't think that really messes with people too much. Announcements when you know where to teleport at late game. Detention, insta-downs. I think I don't even have to say anything more than that. Deteriorate and Panic. These two really brought the survivors down, I want to say, for their decoding. And the fact they're getting really altruistic at one point. These slow down their decoding percent for, Deteriorate slows down every injured survivor. So, 5% right there. Panic. This goes up to 12% in normal modes. 17%. With the average cipher taking 60 seconds or something, it will do you favors. And the big thing, Berserker. People throw it down because, oh yeah, sweet, attack recovery speed when I have a shared survivor. I'm 90% certain this stacks with every shared survivor. So you have 2 shared survivors. That's 50. But wait, there's one perk we're forgetting over here. Inertia. 60% attack recovery speed. That's almost instantaneous cooldown. Say you had a third survivor on a chair somehow, and you had one going for a rescue. 75, 80, that's pretty much less than a second. But if they devs lost their mind, gave us even more Persona points. There'd be 4 things that I'm thinking about. Control Freak. It's bonus 3, the minimum of 3 seconds, because I have mine, usually get mine to 9. And the chair takes, on average, 60 seconds, minus buffs and stuff. But average of 9. Average of another 3 seconds can truly screw over survivors. Giant Claw and Hospitable have great combo together. Impact will take it longer for people to get healed, which means less time working on ciphers. And Possessive slows them down more. Like I said, that's 12. Each level will be slowed down by 17%. If you're in my tear radius, 24%. Almost 25 if you think about that, man. 24 if you have peepers or a feaster tentacle. That's over 25%. Over 15 bonus seconds needed. But, like I said, this is the standard build. It's standard for a reason. This slows down decoding and everything. Makes it so you can go back and attack faster after trying to deny a save. Great for endgame and perhaps popping, or not popping, but making it longer for the final cipher to pop. Get to a chair faster. Works great with Berserker, faster to go back to attack after denying a save. That movement speed will also be great. These two are also amazing. 10% attack recovery. Oh, attack recovery as well. Oh, God. So you have these two together, that's 20. 45 with just one. 50, 60. That'd be 70. Yeah, you'd just be better off not going for that save in detention. Holy hell. But no, you have that another 5%, and exit gate is active for 120 seconds. I'm not certain if mock stacks, but that's 10%. If it does stack, it can be even greater, but the associated teleport. All these are great. They're great for a reason. Not that one, but I think I'll get into advanced tips and tricks next. So, thank you for watching part 2 of the Stream Witch tutorial.